Thanks so much, Randy. Yeah, it is Wednesday, and that means it's time to check in with our financial guru, Jeff Ivory. Now, Jeff, I have to tell you, I am 99% done with my holiday shopping.
Good for you.
But it was really tough to stay within budgets and things like that. I know that's an issue you hear a lot of times this time of year.
Yeah, the holidays, the celebration of the holidays traditionally leads to the hangover of the credit card in January. And this is the time of year where there's so much marketing pressure and so much personal pressure, and your kids and their ability to bring every possible toy under the sun in front of you, and with the dimples glaring at you in the face, ask, please. And so the pressure's terrible for families that are trying to live on a budget. I think it's a challenge for a lot of folks. And as you pointed out, there's a lot of costs. There's hidden costs now to shopping that people didn't realize in the past. And what they're waking up for and what they're waking up to in January is a bill that some people just are not able to pay off. And Simon, I've talked about this before. These credit cards, some of them are charging 18% interest.
Oof.
I mean, it can be brutal.
And you know, when you shop online, you only have the choice of really using your debit card or credit card. So again, it's not like the handing of the cash where you're kind of thinking and counting how much money you're actually paying for. But yesterday when I was doing some online shopping, I didn't take into account sales tax and shipping.
Right.
And handling, so that kind of played into me having to reduce a couple of things here and there.
Well, and the funny thing is, and when you think about the psychology of money, there's a reason why casinos give us chips and not cash. There's a reason why credit card companies give us credit cards. It's easier to spend money on a credit card. It's easier to lose a chip at a casino like it's a game, like it's fun. And so these companies that have been marketing to us have been doing so for decades, and they got really, really good at it. So I got some recommendations for folks, especially this time of year, because I think you need more financial armor to protect yourselves against bad decision making now. Everybody's out having a good time. Everybody needs the relaxation, the endorphins that are released simply buying something. All of these things are positives, and at the end of the year there's so much stress. It all comes to a culmination. So a couple of options. Number one, please start with a budget ahead of time. I think you and I talked about that, and you actually had done that, right?
I kind of did.
Kind of, right? Start out with a budget. Understand, write down everybody you're going to buy a present for, write down all the things you expect to spend, write down what you're willing to spend before you start shopping. Number two, check that budget against the actual expenses. It's so easy to forget, oh, taxes, oh, shipping. And yet here you sit, and taxes and shipping can add 20% to your bill. So if you set yourself up with a $200 budget, you know, all of a sudden $220, $240, it's very easy. It's a very slippery slope. And then number three, if you find yourself addicted to the online shopping, if you find yourself really kind of jumping in and using that credit card a little bit more than you used to, or Simon, if you don't have a proper emergency fund, if you're not ready in January, if you know you're going to have a hangover from the credit cards, use cash. Go to the bank, take a certain amount of cash out that you're willing to spend for Christmas, and when it's gone, it's gone. And then it will protect you at a time when you need some protection.
I love that. I know it'd be really hard because the plastic's so much easier.
Very hard to do.
But you are protecting yourself. Thank you so much, Jeff. And if you missed any portion of this interview, log on to cbsdetroit.com and you will get more information. Thank you again, Jeff.